What's up? This is your boy Reggie again, man, and my girl Kathleen with me on the live stream. Yeah, she's a 2-year-old baby. Well, who cares? Anyway, welcome to the channel. Bull fans only, no hate needed, man. And today is gonna be right now. This is gonna be a pretty good one, man. I've been playing this one out, and this is pretty much the premise of this channel. We're gonna give you gameplay in the mix of a podcast where we're going to talk about our Bulls, who we love so much, who we're waiting to bring back home the championship to Chicago. Yes, I know my background is a little loud, hey, but it is okay. You know what I'm saying? As time gets better, the podcast will get better. All right? All right. So let's go ahead and just open this up, man. So, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the Bulls, man. As this is loading up, we'll just be kind of talking about some things that I see with the Bulls, and like I said before, this is not this channel isn't gonna be where we're gonna be just really critiquing the Chicago Bulls or anything like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna just talk about the Chicago Bulls from a fan standpoint, not from a a sports analyst or some type of pedestal like that. We're not looking at it like that. Yeah, we may look at stats, we may look at some stats, but we're not gonna focus on too many stats. You know what I'm saying? We're focused on the organization, what we see, what our opinions, right? Because they don't pay us to make these things. Well, they're not paying me, so I ain't gotta kiss no ass. All right. So one thing I want to talk about with the Chicago Bulls that I've seen thus far, we just had the draft. Okay, so one of those draft picks, man, was like when I say, man, like it was one of the best decisions that the Bulls front office could have made. Um, like the and it was really a trade. It wasn't really a draft pick. He really didn't get drafted to the Chicago Bulls. He got drafted to another team, and then it was a two-way trade that went down, and that's how we end up getting this guy. But I'm really ecstatic. A lot of people aren't gonna be happy about that decision that the Bulls made. Let's get into some sprints. But I was actually pretty good. And I'm talking about Carter Jr. if you don't know who I'm talking about. So Carter Jr., man, I'm really excited to see what he did, man. I watched him in the summer league, right? Dude did amazing. I'm talking about, and it was just effort. I'm not even talking about stats. I'm talking about dude just came out every night, ready to perform, ready to hustle, give it all he got. All out, just an athlete, just a true competitive athlete. And just listening to some of his interviews, I messed that up. Listening to some of his interviews, man, and one of his biggest people that he looked up to is like Kobe. So you know what I'm saying? He's setting the bar high for him because Kobe is a player that you mentioned with Jordan, you mentioned with LeBron, you mentioned with Pippen, you mentioned with a lot of the greats, Magic Johnson, uh, Wilt Chamberlain. You can put him um, in these categories. Now, back back to William Carter Jr. though. Like, why does this has tie him? He's he's setting a bar for himself before the season even starts. His NBA career really just gets underway all the way. And like he set his bar to Kobe. Kobe at one point put up 50 points in a game when everybody was like, oh well, that's Will Chamberlain did that, put up 100 points way back then. Can't nobody do it now. I'm not trying to say that he will put up 100 points, but I believe that since LeBron James didn't put up 100 points, I believe that some of these younger dudes might got it. And right now, my money is with William Carter Jr. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact of he is hungry. I messed that up. He's hungry, and that goes along with everybody, all the young players on the Bull team, and they are super duper hungry. Like if you listen to any of their interviews, They're talking about, okay, we understand our problems is defense, but we're developing our offense because we want to be threats. We don't want to only just be able to stop you, but we want to be able to score on you anytime we want to. And I think that is a great move by Chicago, man. I think it is a great move with Zach LaVine. Max contracted him out this season. Coming off an injury, I just really believe that was a good move because you got a lot of young players coming in. Zach, he is young. Um, but he has a couple of years already in the league, so you know they're not too far behind him, so they can relate to him a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Than a lot of the vets that's in the game. So I just think that was a good move. I'm a fan of the organization. Man, all moves are gonna be great with me. They do make moves that do make me mad. One move in the past was Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo, in my opinion, I know this is a little old, but Rajon Rondo was never really Bulls material to me. That's not. He was never the caliber player I believe that should have made it or should have been brought to the Bulls. I understand that he was. He's a great passer. He's a phenomenal basketball player. I'm not giving that away from him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I just don't believe he was a good fit for Chicago. But who am I though? I'm not a GM. I just don't. Me personally, I have a standard of the type of players that I hold the players of my team to. You know what I'm saying? That I want these type of players, and Rondo was not in that schema. That's the type of player that I wanted on my team, and that's just what that is. And right now in 2K, I'm not even the guy that I want on the Bulls team. Business is business. I would even playing 2K. If I was a GM, I would trade my dude. Just try to get a better trade pick. To try to get another Wendell Carter Jr. or one of those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So right now we just grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? I messed up. I'm just trying to get my dude ready. You know what I'm saying? He's not no superstar right now, so I'm not even hyping him up to be. So it is what it is. So let's go. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see what the Bulls can do this year, man. Like I really believe that they can be championship contenders this year, and that's just what that is. And I don't care what nobody else said about that. We just got a young group of hungry guys that's ready to take it to them. I don't know. No, Cat is on her cell phone. So I just believe that's what it is right there on that. So yeah. They got this dude, Lakers picking up LeBron James, man. Which is a good move for the Lakers. Well, not for the Lakers, but not just for the Lakers, but also good for LeBron. So yeah, more about my player though, like 6 foot, 170 point guard. He's a small point guard. We're gonna have the speed though, so don't worry about that. We're gonna be nice. This dude next to me, I guess he's trying to compete on the treadmill, but he don't know. Right now I'm a treadmill legend. I've been doing the treadmill so long, bro. I just got a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I know how long to go for. So I just get in my rhythm and I go. Try to help my dude as much as I can progress. Help myself progress my dude, I guess I should say. So we're almost gonna level up to 61 with 66% there, man. Yes. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do some of these agility hurdles. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go. What does it take to become a bull? That's what we're gonna find out using 2K. Oh, wrong stick. I'm gonna break my dude's ankle. But yeah, we're gonna find out what it takes to become a bull. What it takes to become a Chicago's bull. Or to make it in the NBA, period. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people think that who don't play the sport believe that it's highly easy to make it to the NBA, and it's not. Oh, bro, that was the right run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did that while ago. Y'all be trying to woo me out my speed. So yeah, let's go. Man, that like real stuff though, bro. I feel it. I feel this NBA 2K man, real talk. So yeah, I'm thinking about even linking this one to my Facebook. I might do that. Link it to my Facebook. This is not gonna be a long stream, guys. I just wanted to drop the little podcast in for today, you know, because mostly today is gonna be just gaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be meeting up with a couple of people online. We're gonna be getting our gaming on. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. GTA 5, Black Ops, NBA 2K 18. So you know how we do. So practice is probably some close, but I just wanna. I just want to work on some. Let's start calling. Try to take this one-on-one. Oh, he got me on that one. So I don't know why I keep going up against this dude. Oh, he rejected that, but I picked up my dribble, so that's my fault. So yeah, you can see my dude. He has speed a little bit, but he isn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the handles yet. So that's one thing. That's one thing we gotta do. We gotta work on his handles. Make sure we get open shots though. That would help if we got open shots because them dudes is getting wide open shots. So come on, come on, man. That was trash, man. I had a couple of well defended plays though, so you know it wasn't all that bad. But you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta bring this every day. Alright, so team purchase is pretty much over with. ball in here. It's a reading. Ooh, crazy shot. At least get up out of here. I wonder if he can interact with anybody. Alright, so that's it for right now. For this live stream, I'm gonna come back when my friends get on. So, see you there.